Old trends are suddenly becoming new again, including everything from food, TV shows, and fashion. Joining us today is the new generation of an old favorite food. Anna Boiardee is the great niece of the famous Chef Boyardee, and she has some insight into the recent trends of rebooting. Welcome, Anna.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Happy to have you here. I was joking. You got the Elsa and Anna. We are the Frozen show brought to you here today. So
Yes.
Tell us, you say that there is a market for nostalgia. Tell us about it.
I think there is, I think it's definitely a time right now where people are looking to feel that comfort and happiness that they had as children. And I think that's the wonderful thing about nostalgia, right? It just like evokes these really positive, happy memories for most people. And we're just seeing those trends right now in terms of fashion, in terms of television shows, old favorites like Will and Grace coming back. And certainly in terms of food, I think the trend is right now is people starting to think about where their food is coming from, about sitting down together and having that time with friends or family and unplugging and really taking that time to connect is becoming important again.
So how do you see this throwback era incorporating food, as you mentioned, with the food that you grew up with?
Well, I think that the interesting thing about food, right, is that you can eat something and it suddenly opens up these memories and can take you back to a place instantly or to a time and just and usually those memories are really positive. So I think it's that's why I'm here today with Chef Boyardee to talk about our throwback recipes, and it's really it's just a nod to those favorite classics that you grew up with, and my Uncle Hector really had a passion for quality and really wanted to introduce the idea of Italian food to the American public, and really felt that it was important to sit down together as a family. So the company is 90 years old. It just feels like the right time, and it's just really like a nod to his ideas of quality and his passion for great food.
And so you are throwing it back with throwback recipes as well, right?
Yes. So it's still your old classics, but there's just now the beefaroni, the ravioli, and the lasagna. There is more Angus beef, there's more Romano cheese. So it's just making your favorite comfort food even more yummy and more hearty.
So do you have any favorite memories of growing up with the famous Chef Boyardee?
Well, to me, he was my Uncle Hector, and he was just this incredibly warm, gentle person that had a real passion for food and started working in kitchens when he was 8 years old. And really, food in our family was not just a family business. It was the thing that connected us. It was the way that we lived out our traditions. Mealtime was extremely important in our household. And so some of my favorite memories really are just like sitting around a big table, big family meals, and he at the head, always entertaining us with his stories. But for more information on the throwback recipes and how to maybe incorporate some of those ideas into your household, go to chefboyardee.com.
Well, you are making the family proud, Anna, continuing that legacy. Thank you for being here today. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.